Man.
Summers. I went to pay my taxes. Lo and behold, they told me, Miss Summer, you ain't got no land no more. You ain't own no. I said, here's my receipt. And when I showed them the receipt, they said, George Summers, which is my wife, but you ain't on there. I said, well, let me speak to Miss Christina Rowe. They said, well, they waited a pause about 15 minutes. They come back and said, Miss Christina Rowe is busy. So I waited a little longer, and Miss Chris, somebody from the office of the tax collector said, you need to go to the appraiser district. I went over to the appraiser district to ask why I cannot pay my taxes in my name. I talked to David Fish. He said, well, Miss Summers, you're not on it. He talked kind of rude to me. I said, yeah, I got my receipt to show you. I've been paying my tax for 23 years. What happened? Miss Summers, you're not on it. Then I went down the street to my neighbor, retired Judge Mike McClary, and asked him to help me. He took me to the appraiser district to ask them what happened to my neighbor, John Summers' taxes. And David Fish told him, sir, it seemed like it was an error. And we went over to Mr. Summers no longer owned no land. So we went to the tax collector's office to talk to Miss Christina Rowe. She's no longer there. She retired the first of this year. But when I asked to speak to Miss Christina Rowe, they said she's busy. But when retired Judge Mike McClary came with me, Miss Christina Rowe sat down for an hour and a half with us. And Mike McClary said, Miss Christina, this is my neighbor. Hey, we all love him. What happened? She said, well, let me call over to the appraiser district. She got to answer and come back to us and say, I don't know what happened, but I'm going to put his name back on his taxes. And I thank God for retired judge Mike McClary of Precinct 1.
Welcome back to another episode of Dumb Ass Nigga Podcast. And yes, I know it's been a few weeks, you know what I'm saying? But like I said, I told y'all, I be having to take breaks from the internet at times, you know what I'm saying? Like outside of other things going on in my life, you know what I'm saying? Like sometimes you got to take a break from this confusion that's going on these computers, and on the internet and society and shit. Sometimes you just got to unplug, bro. If you don't, it'll rob you of your sanity. It really will. And you know what I'm saying? Shout out to all the people who done be DMing me, emailing me, checking in on me, people just trying to make sure I'm good. Somebody emailed me and was like, man, we just trying to make sure they ain't taking somebody else away from us, to trying to open our eyes and all that shit. I appreciate that. I really do, man. And there ain't none of that going on. And trust me, they come for me, nigga. You ain't gonna have to worry about it. You ain't gonna have to wonder about it. It's gonna be on the news for real. But needless to say, any of that shit, welcome back. You know what I'm saying? This is one of the reasons why I make these episodes, man, for shit like this. Because this is still happening to this very day. They still taking our land. They still are coming over here and taking from us. And for the most part, we just kick back and accept it, or we rely on the very people to come to our rescue. You know what I'm saying? As example in this video, you know what I'm saying? Like that old man, look who he had to call on to confirm what was already legally his. You understand what I'm saying? I'm still getting comments, and even though I ain't been like, you know, interacting or making posts, I still been getting notifications on the comments being made. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm still getting comments about these documents, these freedom papers, you know what I'm saying? Like your Morris nationality right papers and all of that. I'm still getting comments on that. I'm still getting questions on that. And like I've said in videos pertaining to that topic, I have those documents, bro, but I'm not having that conversation. And that's why I say in the videos, I'm not having that conversation with no white folks. I'm not having no conversation with no police about how I know I'm free. I know who I come from. I know what I come from. I know where I come from. I know who I come from. And I'm not under your jurisdiction. I'm not having that back and forth conversation, because they'll go and print up some papers that say, hey, those papers ain't legal. Those papers ain't legitimate, but these are. So we gonna ignore you. We gonna violate your rights and all that shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm not having that debate back and forth with none of these motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying? Because they gonna say that they right and they gonna say that you wrong. What I don't feel like my people are still waking up to the realization of is freedom ain't something that you are given. Freedom ain't something that you can ask another motherfucker for. Freedom is something that you're gonna have to fight for and take. You know what I'm saying? I don't understand why y'all don't get that. I had a comment on one of the first videos, like one of the first episodes when I started doing these podcast episodes. I had somebody comment and say they don't know why our ancestors just didn't leave when the white folks got here. They was like, even though our ancestors are from here, the original man came from Africa, which is true. We were the first people to migrate this earth. And he said in the comments, I don't know why our ancestors just didn't leave and go back when the Europeans got over here. The weakness that displays just in that comment alone. You know what I'm saying? So we migrated to these lands, made this place our home, right? We learned the land. We started to live off the land. These white motherfuckers come over here, persuade us with their so-called friendliness and curiosity. You know, we just want to learn about y'all ways and all that shit, and they flim-flammed us. They flim-flammed our people, and all those things that we were so generous and giving to these people, they turned around and used it against us. Now, what sense do it make to say, to think, or even feel like they came over here starting destruction and chaos? We just gonna pick up and leave. What sense do that make? That's exactly what's going on right now. When you see all of this gentrification and shit going on, I don't believe it lights a big of a fire in a lot of you niggas as it does me. You know what I'm saying? It bothers me a great deal because they still doing this shit. And then the places where they do the gentrification and shit, then you start to see all of these videos popping out of these so-called Karens and shit like that, telling people that they don't belong and all this old shit. How can a people come to a place that they were not ever, and then feel like they have the right or the room or the power to tell another group of people that were already there, y'all need to get out, y'all don't belong here?
How you living in denial? You don't even belong here, man. All the evidence is out on this planet that you don't belong here, that you are made, you have eukaryotic cells. You have monkey, muskrat, fruit flies. Ancient aliens have proven that you don't belong here. Your biological composition, you don't even belong on the planet. It don't even have nothing to do about Europe. All the information is out. The ozone layer being removed. The radiation level is so high, it's now shrinking your brains. Because, see, UVC radiation changed your body from the inside out. UVA and UV, my people don't know nothing about radiation. They don't know nothing about human anatomy. They don't know nothing about biology. I do, though. You understand? This is the age of information. Y'all only got about this is the last year y'all coming outside. Y'all children are dying right now off of diseases. This is the last year y'all coming outside. And y'all still messing with black people? After all this time, y'all don't even belong here on the planet.
And it's sad because you see throughout the time, all these hundreds of years, niggas have conformed to that. Niggas have conformed to the thought of, we just gonna bow down. Because this is hey, this is them. We, you know what I'm saying? Like, I seen a video of a guy being disrespected by a gang of white folks. I don't know the context of the whole video, but just from what I saw, and I'm gonna let you see it.
Your fucking Leave truck. Me alone. Leave me alone. Your fucking truck till the cops get I'm leaving now. Get me out of the fucking phone. Let's go, bitch. Let's go. Get in the fucking truck. Yeah. Don't get out of the truck no more. Don't get out of the truck no more? Take you out. Yes. The sheriff's department's coming to get rid of you and your fucking mud. Okay. So stay in your truck. Yes, sir. Before something bad happens. Yes, sir. Get in. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Do it now. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I'm saying, shut your door, shut your mouth. You're the sheriff? You're the sheriff, right? Yes. And you weren't trying to talk to me. Can I'm gonna draw the window down? I'm done talking with you. Shut the door. Can I draw the window down? No, roll the other window down. Hey, sir, you slammed the door on my dog. And that's all I'm recording. I'm gonna put you in jail. That's all I'm recording for slamming on the dog. I didn't slam it on the dog. The dog? Yes, you did. Have it on recording. Get in the door. Okay, yes, sir. Yes, sir.
You getting threatened, all this old shit, and then you still showing respect to these people? I don't understand how you niggas can see all of this shit and give them the power of fear. To give them the power of participation. We just gonna get down on y'all program. We ain't gonna fight. You niggas won't even stand up for yourself. But I be seeing motherfuckers making comments, standing up for these so-called celebrities, these motherfuckers that y'all idolizing and looking up to and all this shit, niggas that don't give no fuck about y'all. Cause when these niggas get a little piece of change, niggas done forgot that they ever had to hustle. It's nigga, get away from me. You broke. I don't want to be, you know what I'm saying? I seen the video with T.I.
Sorry to bug y'all. I know it's dark. I'm dark. I definitely don't go in the dark. Did you get some yet? Huh? Shake a hand, meet a friend. Yeah. You ain't getting none yet? I got the best thing since cake and ice cream. Well, no, it's called Pink Miracle. You would agree black is
Pink Miracle before I left home.
No, this right here.
No, it better not be that bad.
Yeah, it's the best thing since cake and ice cream.
I can't put that in my hand. What is it? Open the bag.
Well, no, it's the concentrate. It's to help you stay focused while you clean. You got water? You got water?
Alright, I'm looking at it. You need me to text it?
No, I'm showing you what it is. It's the concentrate.
Show it to me.
Now, real quick, because you would agree black is beautiful, right?
Huh?
I said you would agree black is beautiful, right? Well, look, I ain't talking about Obama, okay? But look, this is a Sharpie because you look sharper than the clap doctor working in an AIDS patient. It came out my pocket.
I know, and what was it before it went in your pocket?
It was in my bag.
Are you sure?
Yeah, I'm positive.
What did you do? You wiped something with this rag.
They call me Wide Earth.
Rags is for?
Yeah, they call me Wide Earth for looking for dirt. Jesse James looking for stains. But look, Stevie Wonder says seeing is believing. I'm about to show you.
No,
I'm gonna paint a picture.
Me. I don't know if I want to see it.
Well, look, you got eyes, right?
I'm looking.
Because you know what Stevie Wonder said before he made music?
No.
He said seeing is believing. But look, if you had something that cleaned everything, said bad credit, and it supported a chocolate kid that's out selling soap, not dope, suds instead of drugs, cleaning driveways instead of doing drive-by, because do you work all your black friends this hard? Because you putting up a fight like Muhammad Ali.
Can it clean them dirty ass nails you got? That's what I want to know. Can it clean them cuticles? Clean them cuticles and you got me convinced. Clean them motherfucking ragged ass cuticles. If you can clean them cuticles, nigga, we got a deal. We got a deal. I'll take that. Clean them cuticles.
Right. This nigga is losing. Every time I see this nigga on camera, he loses a little bit more of my respect every fucking time. Because had there been a white man that approached him, he would have been expeditiously listening to this white man. You know what I'm saying? But, you know, it's all jokes and giggles and laugh. I don't even want to listen to what this nigga's trying to sell me, so let's just crack jokes. You know what I'm saying? That's what we do to each other. But had there been a white man walked up to him, nigga would have wanted to listen to what he had to say. Nigga, we gonna sit down and we gonna talk about real pitch. I'm gonna help you deliver your pitch. Like, you know what I'm saying? Let's do some real business. Like, it would have been one of them situations had it been a white man. You know what I'm saying? But you niggas find validation. It's crazy the things that we are willing to accept all out of perception or acceptance or wanting to be accepted by people who have never accepted us. Never. It's funny the things that we'll accept because of perception and acceptance. That's crazy. You know what I'm saying? Like, I seen a video with Tony Baker, and I'm a huge fan of Tony Baker. Tony Baker is the reason why I started doing voiceover, so I don't want nobody to see this and take this out of context of, oh, he hating on Tony Baker. No. It's just a correlation. It's just a connection. Like, a motherfucker would rather be unhealthy than to do things that'll be more in line with a longer, healthier life.
Just couldn't take that ride.
So you musty then?
Right now I'm good though.
You
I
sure?
smell good. I got on this cool little, like, some Prada.
Yeah.
Like, went back to Dove.
So you went back?
Yeah.
I'm going back to the
Yeah,
aluminum.
I had to go back. But I let them bitches on TikTok convince me
Yeah.
that I should remove aluminum.
Yeah. That
it
aluminum
fucked me
foil down there got everybody shook.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
you need that aluminium to plug them
That's what I'm
pores up.
saying. Like, so the question is, do you want to stay alive or do you want to be alive and musty? And a lot of people choosing.
I'm gonna stay alive.
Because I don't want nobody at my funeral remembering that I stank.
I would rather go out early and not be musty.
Really?
Yes.
You tripping?
I don't want to be out here 85 just musted out the frame. Oh, here come Tony, man.
Here come musty ass
no
Tony.
companions, man. Musty Tone?
Here come Tony.
Musty ass Tony.
Man.
Yeah, no, I can't go out.
Bury me
stinking.
early was like, man, he always smells
Smell
good.
good.
Yeah.
Nah, y'all tripping.
Man, I can't be musty out here.
Wait, you would rather live longer?
Hell yeah. Must me out. I'm good.
But that's because you can't smell, so you don't even know what must smell like.
I remember.
That's like you like an X-Man with whack powers. You like, yo, I can't smell. That's what you brought to the X-Mansion.
But a motherfucker would choose the worst option just because they worried about what a motherfucker think about them after they did. Ain't that that's some crazy shit, man? Look at the things that we go through just to be accepted. And then that's not even enough. We still getting the bare minimums.
I hired a pair of young white men and a pair of young black men, and for each pair, I randomly assigned one individual in the pair a criminal record. What this means is none of the young men in the study who were posing as job applicants actually had criminal records in real life. But for the purposes of these applications, they communicated to employers that they had a felony conviction. So looking first at the outcomes for white testers, we see that about 34% of whites with no criminal record received a callback or job offer, compared to just 17% of whites with a criminal record. So we see that criminal record reduces employment opportunities by about 50%. In the case of black testers, 14% of those with no criminal background received a callback or job offer, relative to just 5% of blacks with a criminal record. A black applicant with no criminal background received callbacks or job offers at about half the rate of an equally qualified white applicant. But the most surprising finding was really related to blacks with no criminal background relative to whites with a felony conviction. We find that a white applicant with a felony conviction fared just as well, if not better, relative to a black applicant with a clean record. This suggests that being black in America today is essentially like having a felony conviction in terms of one's chances of finding employment.
I don't understand why, with everything that's being exposed, everything that's being shined light on, that you niggas still want to be a part of these white folk system. Everything that they do in the economy, like everything, you'll go to the very motherfuckers and complain to the very people who are creating these confines for us to be in.
How dare y'all? I've been in here for 7 years, and now all of a sudden we care enough about people who own Social Security and poor folks with circuit breakers and pink taxes and everything else, when we've had ample opportunity to pass this year after year after year after year, but only until it's attached to something that's going to work for rich folks do we care enough about this. Gross. And then have the audacity to say, oh, if you don't like this, you don't care. Y'all are too strong. No, I don't care about the folks who got to go and buy boats. And you can put that on Facebook. I don't have any of those in my district. No one's sitting at any marble tables over in the 73rd talking about capital gains tax. They are talking about these eggs. They are talking about how they have to use the emergency room for their primary care physician. They do talk about that. They do talk about rolling toilet paper around their drawers because they can't afford tampons and pads. They do talk about that.
It's almost like you want them to see your pain and you want them to have a change of heart. What else do you niggas gotta see for you to understand that they don't give a fuck about you? Well, I don't understand. It's painful to see. It's painful, bro. It's painful to see this. Because like I said, this is shit that's still going on. Motherfuckers talking about it's not about race. It's not about black and white. You a damn liar. And you a damn fool if you believe it. You a damn fool if you believe it. It's not about color. Everything that we are going through right now in society, in this world, and in this country right now, we are going through it because we wanted to be a part of them. We wanted to be a part of their program. We wanted to be a part of their system, their government. We wanted to be a part of their communities. We already had our own. It wasn't enough. We want to go and rub elbows with these motherfuckers that really don't even belong over here. But they'll tell you. They'll tell you, you don't belong. You don't fit. Like I said, man, people keep on asking me about these documents, these motherfucking paperwork. What good is the paperwork if the people as a whole is still divided, nigga? Because they gonna play with you pulling out them paperwork. My advice to anybody, you know what I'm saying? And my advice to anybody, don't pull out that paperwork unless you're willing to go to war behind that shit. Because they're going to tell you it's bogus. They're going to tell you it's bogus. Even if you have signatures from judges on these documents, they're going to tell you it's not real and they're going to still violate your rights. Hey, y'all notice something? They violate all our rights, day in, day out. But the only rights that they let you niggas know that they recognize is your right to shut the fuck up. You niggas ain't paying attention to that? They'll violate all your motherfucking rights and then put you in cuffs and say you got the right to shut the fuck up. That's the only right that these niggas is gonna recognize. But you niggas want to talk civilly with these people. No. We are far past having a peaceful conversation with these folks. Look at everything they doing. And like I said, you niggas, they know exactly what to do to trigger us. You know what I'm saying? You niggas is up in arms about these motherfuckers talking about Beyonce and Oprah. Why would you even get moved by that? Them two motherfuckers are in cahoots with these motherfuckers. Ain't nothing happening to Oprah. Ain't nothing happening to Beyonce. That's a trigger. Because they don't want you to pay attention to the other shit that they really trying to do right under your motherfucking nose. But you niggas is so easily persuaded and derailed by shit that means absolutely fucking nothing. Shit like this is going on in front of our eyes, bro. Right in front of our eyes. And you niggas could not care less until it's you being violated. Honestly, like I said, man, it's sickening to look at this shit and see the mind frame of our people, to know what we came from, to be in 2025 and see the mind frames of our people, man. It's sad, dude. It's sad. I have had a few conversations with other content creators, especially namely ones that make this type of content. And the advice that was given to me by not only one of them, but all of them, it was hard advice to take. I wouldn't say take, but it was some hard advice to listen to. It was some hard advice to hear. You know what I'm saying? But This is what they told me. Because the conversation we was having, I was letting them know, man, how frustrating it is to try to put this information out there. And the motherfuckers that's arguing with me ain't white folks. It's niggas. I'm trying to enlighten niggas, and it's niggas that come to the comments and want to argue with me. Not white people. It's niggas. With me expressing this to them, and this was separate conversations. You know what I'm saying? Like, we wasn't all in the same place. This was one-on-one conversations with me and 3 different other people. You know what I'm saying? So the conversation that we had and me expressing this to them, the advice was all the same, man. Was like, man, dude, find you something else. You gotta let these niggas stay blind. They exact words. You gotta let these niggas stay blind, man. Because these niggas are past gone. They do not care. You gonna kill yourself trying to wake these niggas up. You gotta let these niggas stay blind. That was the advice that was given to me. What make it hard advice to take is the fact that it's true. The part of niggas just being too far past gone, like niggas don't care. It's painful to see the very people that's trying to help their people, are trying to pull our people closer to enlighten, feel like it's better off not even doing that shit. Nigga, that's sad. I ain't been watching too many videos and shit like that because I know it's gonna trigger something inside of me to wanna talk to y'all. You know what I'm saying? So the videos that I have been watching, it's been letting me, and then not only that, people reaching out and talking to me, letting me know. It's another thing letting me know that, you know what I'm saying, my voice is needed. And I'm not saying that in no type of way to be sounding arrogant at all, you know what I'm saying, because my voice is not the voice, it's just a voice. A voice that I'm trying to get you niggas to vocalize in by putting out these videos, by trying to wake niggas up. I want you niggas. It's my voice means nothing if it's not surrounded by voices of my people. It's not no one out of many. We should be one, period. My voice should be all of our voices. We should be on the same shit. We should be on the very same shit. So it don't matter how many of the handful of people that know who they are, that do have these court documents, these legal documents, it don't mean a motherfucking thing if we trying to prove it to people in a system that have created a government opposed to us. It don't mean nothing if we ain't all standing together. Because you know what happens? The soldiers fall. And then the people that the soldiers was trying to reach react in fear and lay the fuck down. That's what happened with Malcolm X. That's what happened with Huey. That's what happened to our leaders, nigga, like our soldiers. Nat. They see what they do, and then niggas say, I don't want that to happen to me. I'm gonna just go ahead and, you know what I'm saying, be a bitch ass nigga. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna just go ahead and be a bitch ass nigga because you niggas feel like living in bondage is better than trying to fight for your life or your freedom. But how many things are you putting your life on the line for on a daily basis that don't mean shit? You don't even own. It's not even yours. You dying for that shit every day. All them hours that you putting in for a motherfucker to give you a percentage of your time on a piece of paper and say, here, all the money that you make for us don't mean a shit. We gonna give you a piece of all the money that you make for us. And then we still gonna take from that. You niggas feel like that's more of a life than being self-reliant. Because we have become reliant on the very people that have created these situations for us. In that video, at the end of that video, when he thanks that white man, what you think gonna happen in a few more years if that black man's still alive? What you think gonna happen in a few more years? Lord forbid that judge that he called Lord forbid something happened to him and he died. What you think they gonna do? But instead of us banding together and stopping this shit, nah, we'll go to them. We gonna get these very people that's creating this shit, we gonna get to go to them and hope they stop it. Nah, nigga. All this shit'll be nipped in the bud if we nip it in the bud. Like I keep on go back, like I keep on saying. That old saying that say a motherfucker can only do what you allow them to do. Everything that's going on in this country that they are doing towards people of color, we are allowing it to happen. Because these motherfuckers do not even belong over here. But we let these motherfuckers dictate everything in our life, man. And you niggas don't find nothing wrong with that. Nothing. That be the reason why I be having to take a break from the internet. Because it's like, it's depressing. It's depressing, it's disappointing. To know our ancestors died for real liberty. They died for the simple fact that they were saying, you not gonna come over here and tell me what to do and how to live my life and where I can live it at, and you motherfuckers not even from over here. And I stand on that, and they died on that. And look what they seeds and the people that came after them are doing. They laying down. That's why I say, man, you niggas only find pride of yourselves during the month of February. Every other month, you niggas let these some bitches get away with murder. Literally. Every day. I can't tell you how many stupid ass comments that I got from niggas that look just like me when I post these videos. It ain't the enemy talking shit. It's niggas. And like I said, that's the whole reason why I created the show. That's the whole reason why the title is the title that it is. Because it's niggas that's arguing with niggas that's trying to enlighten you motherfuckers. Like, I'm fighting with my own kind, trying to wake niggas up. I'm not fighting with the enemy. You know what I'm saying? Like, for the most part, I get somewhat gracious ass, friendly ass comments from white folks on a lot of these videos. It be white folks talking peaceful. It's the niggas that want to argue. And that's sad, but it just go to show you how far that manipulation has came, man. That where we will defend the very actions and the teachings and the ways of the motherfuckers that did all of this and still doing all these things to us and our people. Dumbass nigga podcast. But I'm gonna go ahead and wrap this one up, you know what I'm saying? Listen. Sorry for the delay. Sorry for the absence. Sorry for the break. You know what I'm saying? But sometimes you gotta do that shit to protect your mental health, man. Sometimes you have to. You have to, man. And I encourage all of y'all, man, like, man, don't put so much stock in the internet shit, bro. This internet shit is, man, destroying us. It is destroying us. Men and women, black men and women, interacting like it is destroying us. Black women all together as a whole. I ain't gonna say black women all together as a whole, because that will put all black women in the same category. And I'm not gonna do that because I hate when they do it to black men. But for the most part, majority of the black women out here, mine is gone. 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 All the way gone. You know what I'm saying? Like, nigga, it's gone. Like, but that's another conversation. That's another episode. Listen, come on back, tune in. If you ain't been tuning in, you need to. If you have, keep on tuning back, man. And I appreciate it. I appreciate the subs. I appreciate the comments. I appreciate the DMs. I appreciate the emails. I appreciate the people checking out for me, checking in on me, making sure that I'm still breathing and shit like that. I appreciate it. I appreciate the people that look just like me, that understand and appreciate what I'm trying to do. For real. Because I feel like this is my purpose, man. Like, I really do. I really feel like this is what I was here for, or put here for, is to be a voice to my people, man, to try to bring us together. And like I said, and then this is with all arrogance, you know what I'm saying, not included at all. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, my voice is not the voice. This is just a voice, and I'm trying to get all of our voices to be heard, not just one or two. You know what I'm saying? We all need to be on the same accord, and that can only happen if we get off the bullshit, man. We got to get out the bullshit, bro. We got to get out the bullshit. We got to stop depending on these people. We got to stop being so dependent, and we got to start becoming proactive. You know what I'm saying? You wouldn't let a nigga that look like you walk up on you and take nothing from you. So why are we allowing these white folks to take everything from us? You know what I mean? I'm going to leave y'all with that. Come on back, fuck with your boy. Man.